Hey everyone, Neil from the Music Podcast here. The Music's rolling coverage of Splendour In The Grass 2018 continues. In this episode I talked to Dan from the Wombats as well as Stella Donnelly, who took part in a very special panel. Check it out. On the Music Podcast right now at Splendour In The Grass 2018, I'm joined by Stella Donnelly. Stella, welcome to Splendour. Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks, Neil. Thanks for having me.
This is pretty cool for us because I think the first time and the only time we've met was Big Sound last year.
Yeah.
If you remember.
Yeah.
And we were doing the podcast from there. And you were meant to do a little interview with us, but you were rushing for time. And you're like, I only have time to do the performance. Is that okay? And we're like, yeah, sure, do the performance, whatever. And then you performed Boys Will Be Boys. And I think there was about 15 people in that room, and everyone just shut the fuck up. And then you're like, well, thanks, guys. That was fun.
I'm
and you
off,
left.
catch
And we were just like, what the fuck just
No
happened?
context.
We couldn't believe it. And that video, by the way, has had like 30,000 plus views.
Wow.
Just quietly.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that was such a crazy time. You know, I remember that really vividly because I remember you were interviewing Mama Kin just before and I needed to go to the toilet and I remember walking in being like, hey guys, and you were recording and everyone just turned to me. It was like, shh. So I'll never forget being told off and then subsequently playing that song. And yes, but it's good to see you again.
Yeah,
Good
I blame Mama Kin for that because we were meant to do like 10-minute interviews. That was like a 27-minute interview.
Come on, Danny. She loves to talk.
Yeah,
I love Danny.
That was really cool, and I think that's like the perfect place to start because since Big Sound, holy shit, you have skyrocketed. You've been signed to labels, you're signing new deals, you're releasing new music, you've toured with Alex the Astronaut. Am I missing anything here? South by as well.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. How have the last 10 months been for you?
Pretty overwhelming.
Yeah.
They've been really, really fun, you know, and it's challenged me in ways, you know, just to be able to kind of like keep your stamina and to keep, you know, keep all of those things up. But it's just been amazing. I'm so grateful and lucky that this is happening to me. So, yeah, never in my wildest dreams.
I mean, we are at Splendour. I don't want to keep harping on about Big Sound, but I mean, because Big Sound was such a big thing for you, and then you did go to South by, how similar are those two conferences as far as, you know, emerging talent and trying to get some eyes on you?
Big Sound is so good. Splendour is like Big Sound on crack.
Yeah.
It's great, but it's just so full on. I just think we're so lucky to have something like Big Sound in Australia, and I actually think Big Sound works better. Sorry, South by. I'm sure they don't care. But you know, in terms of really nourishing each artist that's playing there, you can kind of get lost like a fart in a fan factory at South by Southwest.
That's
but
a very graphic metaphor.
Yeah, but
I've
here
never
it's,
heard
you
that in
know,
my life.
everyone gets an opportunity to really perform to their abilities at Big Sound. It's a bit slower, it's a bit smaller, and it's more nourishing.
Yeah.
Great Escape I did as well in Brighton, and I felt that one was more similar to Big Sound than South by. South by is like the Rock and Roll Olympics. It's just insane.
And then you toured with Alex the Astronaut a couple of months ago.
Yes,
You guys met.
she's the best.
You guys met there too, didn't you?
We met at Big Sound. Yeah, we both bumped into each other at the after party, and neither of us had been drinking because we'd been quite unwell. Both of us were stressed and sick and blah blah blah. And then we saw each other. Both of us had a beer in our hand. We're like, yes, we've done it. So we became very good friends after that, and the tour was amazing.
Yeah. And is this your first time performing at Splendour?
It's my first time even being here.
Oh, this
Great.
is the first time here as well, right?
Yeah, it's amazing.
How was it?
I still haven't had a Byron Bay donut yet, but it's on the cards.
Big time.
It's on the cards.
How was your set? Because you only performed about half an hour ago?
Oh yeah, about an hour ago now. It was amazing, man. It was just so amazing. The crowd were beautiful and receptive and just a dream come true. I was pinching myself. Yeah, it was great.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And I mean, Alex is here as well. Have you
Alex is here.
caught up with her?
I've got her shirt on under this ugly turtleneck I'm wearing. Alex the Astronaut.
Can you zoom in
There
on that,
we
please,
go.
Danny? Thank you.
Here we go. It's not very sorry. I'm not going to lift this up. You don't want to see what's under here. Alex is performing tomorrow, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't wait. Can't wait to see her again.
Another thing you did today, which was pretty incredible, was you took part in a Me Too forum. With a little indie artist apparently called Henry Rollins.
Yeah.
How was that for you?
It was great. It was really interesting. It was harrowing, of course. You know, anything that, you know, that discusses these sort of issues is quite difficult and exhausting. But, you know, when you can do it on a panel of such interesting people, Nikeshi was amazing. She's from Sasquatch, and she said some amazing things. And, it was great. I actually kind of had I kind of argued with Henry Rollins, which I'm pretty proud about.
What
I can tick that off my bucket list. No,
was it a friendly debate?
It was friendly debate.
Fuck
I
off,
really like
Henry.
him. I think he's amazing, and I think he's like he's really smart, and he's doing some amazing things. But he said something, and I was like, no, actually, I don't agree with that. And I found myself kind of just saying something to Henry Rollins and then just going, fuck. Did I just
back this up now?
Yeah, shit. Remember all the things you've read about.
Yeah.
But it was great. It was a really healthy debate, and it was great that he was on the panel because, you know, he's speaking from a perspective of a man who has this power and he's doing so many good things with it. So much respect to Henry Rollins. Yeah.
Was there a part in the forum that you actually specifically spoke about Splendour and the people in the audience?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You know, how did was that directly after calling Rollins out?
Yeah, no, I just said it's the responsibility of the artists as well as the crowd to keep the people safe here. And, you know, as an artist, when you're on stage and if you see shit going down, you need to call it out. And there's not enough of that going on at the moment. But I did notice that Splendour has this amazing thing going on at the moment where it's like the red light button.
Yep.
So I signed off just before I played
Yep.
that if the sound crew sees something, they've got my permission to stop the music and to stop the set, which I just think is an amazing initiative to have. And if things like that, if we just keep these policies coming in, you know, the behaviours will eventually change. So yeah, I just did a bit of a call out to artists because some artists reckon that they don't need to worry about that shit sometimes. Like, we're just here to rock and we just want to do our thing. But like everyone has the opportunity to enjoy your show and not just like crazy dudes who are moshing. So yeah.
I don't want to make you rehash the forum, but what was your, I guess, the biggest takeaway for you and the key point that you wanted the audience to take away as well?
Yeah, I guess I just wanted everyone to kind of understand that it takes all of us to kind of make these changes happen and that a safer place for women is a safer place for everyone. It's not just, we're not just, you know, harping on about, we're not just complaining. It's not actually very enjoyable to talk about this stuff all the time, but we're doing it for a reason. We're not just fucking, you know, making it up. So yeah, I just really, it was amazing that there were so many people there watching and everyone on the panel had something amazing to say. And I really, really liked what Brie, I've forgotten her last name, but she's the author and the lawyer. She, you know, really brought a lot of actual legislative information to light, which I found really interesting, you know. So, yeah, it was fascinating. I was really lucky to be part of it.
You mentioned before we started that you are going to be at Splendour for the weekend, so you can kind of lead by example.
Oh, exactly.
Just punch a guy.
No, exactly. I'm not going to be going around punching people, that's for sure.
What are your plans? I mean, now that the set's done, the forum's done, what acts are you keen to see?
Oh my gosh, I'm really excited to go see MGMT this weekend on Sunday.
On Sunday,
yeah. It's like my teenage dream to watch them. So yeah, I'm really excited. And everyone else, Alex obviously tomorrow, Methil, Rolling Blackouts, all of them. They're amazing. So
well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Moving forward, new music. Can we expect some work on a new LP, EP even?
Yeah, I'm recording an album at the moment.
Right,
so,
okay.
recording an album. I've been in the studio for 3 weeks and I'm in there for another 2 weeks before I go away for 4 months. So, yeah, hoping to get it done.
Back at home in Perth?
Back home in Perth, which is great.
And then where are you off to now?
I'm off to Europe and the States and the UK for 4 months.
Good.
Yeah,
great.
Yeah,
and so
looking forward to it.
When are we hoping to release this new music?
Start of next year.
Great.
Yeah. There'll hopefully be a single out before then.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to put out a Christmas song.
Did you play? Wait, stop. You're doing a Christmas song.
Yeah, it's called Seasons Greetings. It's a bit of an anti-Christmas song, actually.
Oh, really? So it's
good.
It's not like a Sia album.
No. But I will. There will be some jingle bells in there. There'll be some sleigh bells for sure.
Great,
Yeah, it'll be more like the Bob Dylan Christmas album. Has anyone heard that? That's brilliant.
No, he's done that.
It's beautiful. It's hilarious.
When was that released?
Years ago now. It's like jingle bells, jingle bells,
wow, okay.
jingle all the way.
Because like Sia is the new standard, and I say that sarcastically.
Yeah, that's great.
Because that album sucked.
Oh no, I'm sure it's amazing. We love you, Sia. Even your Christmas albums, you're the best.
Well, look, Stella, thank you so much for coming by. Congratulations on the set. Good luck with the tour. Good luck with the new music.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
Catch you soon, Neil. Cheers.
'Cause I pace a bad track till I walk the same path, and I love the vibes. I love coming together with everyone that's similar music tastes, and you all have a good time.
And friendship.
Friendship.
It's all about the love. It's all about the love. I'm all here to have a good time. And
Yeah,
Lady Powers.
track till I walk the same path.
We are in the home stretch, day 3 of Splendour in the Grass 2018, the music podcast here, powered by Studios 301. We're with one of the headlining acts on the last night, Dan from the Wombats. Dude, thank you so much for coming by.
Thanks for having me.
You have been in the country for a little bit now, right?
4 days.
4 days. You played at Adelaide Spin-Off Festival, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we did Melbourne Festival Hall on Thursday as well.
Now, how are the gigs?
Yeah.
I understand there was a bit of a hiccup during the Adelaide show.
Oh, yes. Now, the Melbourne show was unbelievable because
Yeah.
we'd just been on tour supporting Weezer and the Pixies in America, and when we got on stage in Melbourne, we'd kind of forgotten how energetic and like insane the crowds are over here, and it blew us away. It was such a fun show. And then the Adelaide one was great, but the first song, we have like in-ear packs with all our, the drums and the bass, and you can hear everything. And the battery was a dud, and it died in the first song, so I couldn't hear anything. Which, when you're trying to keep time with the other musicians and stuff, it's not ideal.
How long were we talking with no battery? Like, I'm improvising right now.
It's probably only about 20 seconds, because as soon as I realised, I looked over at our monitor engineer and the drum tech, and I was just like making gestures, because obviously they can't hear you.
You're still playing smart in the crowd.
Yeah, I was playing. No, I wasn't smiling. I was just turning at them like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
And they were like, what is it? I was like, I can't hear anything. Playing 16s at the same time. And then they ran on. And then he realised what it was. I was like, the battery's gone. And then he changed it, and it's like trying to defuse the bomb before the end of a film. And he got there 3 seconds longer, and I would have had to stop the song.
How long before your bandmates noticed?
Probably about 10 seconds.
And what were they looking at you like, what are you doing?
I was in between looking at them, I was looking at them, and I was watching their arms moving and trying to stay in time with that.
That's talent, my friend.
Well, I don't know about that.
You should be flattered.
It's blagging it is what it's called.
Yeah.
But, and then just towards the end of like the second chorus, they looked around, they were a bit like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And I realised then, okay, right, fuck, this is...
So no one noticed it, right?
No, our front of house guy was like, oh, is that what it was? Something was happening. I couldn't tell exactly. And he was like, you did well. It was really, you could barely notice.
As far as it goes, though, so like you're literally just playing and then it just drops out. So
as in, I could not hear anything because we have in-ear molds.
Yeah.
So you can't even really hear what you're playing.
Is there a part of you that thinks that like, no, it's everyone else that's crazy? I'm fine, and then you realise, no shit, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, so the first few seconds, your brain doesn't, because you really do not expect that to happen.
Sure.
So if any musicians out there have had it happen to them before, it
sucks.
You really don't want it to happen again.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! It better not happen tonight.
We were talking before we jumped on air, and Wombats have played a couple of Splendors before. So you think it was? I thought it was last year, but you said 2016.
Yeah, I think it was 2015. I think it was
2015, right? Yeah, and you've played one more time before that, right?
And we did 2008 as well.
Do you have any fond memories, especially that first one? Oh wait, do you remember who was playing?
Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, Sigur Rós were playing. Yeah. I think like Vampire Weekend maybe.
Here last night, yeah.
Yeah, and they were here in, I think it was 2008 as well, because maybe our album came out at the same sort of time. And it was just amazing. I think that was like our first proper festival in Australia, and when you come, those initial times you come over. I mean, to be honest, even now, as I said before, like we still get that feeling when you're this far away from home and that many people are singing along. It's still like, it blows you away. But the first time we played, we were like 23, 24, first time in Australia, it was just going off and everyone's like singing so loud. The adrenaline's through the roof. And no, it's just the crowds, honestly, and we always have a good party afterwards, and you Aussies know how to party.
What is it about Australia? Because the Wombats keep coming back. Like you said, you just played a couple of shows. I think you're due back this November, right?
Yeah.
You're doing Grapevine.
Yeah, the moment someone says, do you want to play on a vineyard? It's...
Yeah.
Of course we do.
Sure, okay, yeah.
If you insist.
Yeah.
It's going to be winter in the UK, freezing cold, and we can come over and play a vineyard in the sun.
Yeah. No, because it'll be obviously November, so it'll be warm. But like I said to you before as well, because it's freezing right now. And I was like, are you cold? You're like, no, I'm all right. What like, as far as like England winter nights go, this is warm,
It's quite
right?
mild, yeah.
Seriously?
This is mild, yeah.
Oh, can you see the smoke?
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
Sucks.
I don't know if you can see it.
I don't
on
know
there,
if you can see it. We can see it, and it sucks.
No, like in the middle of winter in the UK, it's regularly sort of between, I don't know, 5 degrees and -3 or something maybe.
So like 8 is a good night.
8 is decent, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Then we're soft. I think we're soft, that's all it is. Dude, tell me about the album, because obviously it came out in February. The reception to it has been really positive, and you've just said you've been touring with Weezer and Pixies, and you're doing Australia, and you're doing US later this year, right?
We're doing we did a US tour in January, but we're doing that was before the album was out, obviously. We're doing one in October.
Yeah.
We're playing like ACL in Austin, and a bunch of headline shows and stuff, and then We've got a few playing like Reading and Leeds in the UK at the end of August. Lollapalooza in Chicago in August as well. We've got it's nice and busy.
When's your next downtime?
I'm going to Tulum in Mexico actually in August. Okay. So after Lollapalooza, I'm going to go there with my girlfriend and have about 8 days just lying in a hammock, hopefully doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah. And then moving to the end of the year, you've got more tours, right?
There's after we come back to Australia, I don't think we're doing much else after that because that'll take us. We might. Hopefully, we're trying to sort some shows out in Asia on the way home from Australia. But we'll see if anyone wants to book us to play.
I mean, I'm sure Australia will. You guys just keep going back anyway.
Yeah, no, that's the one in November. We're doing those Grapevine ones.
I mean after.
I think 2 times on an album is probably enough.
Then the album cycle will be finished then, right? How much downtime do you have? Yeah. How long before you guys start talking about new music or a new album even?
We're planning on starting writing the next album in like January next year.
Wow.
But then we've got a little UK tour and European tour in end of January, early February, and then after that, we'll just concentrate on trying to get some new music in the bag and. See how we fit. See, you never really know how quickly songs are going to come or how it's going to come along. So you can't really give a timeline.
Have you written anything new already, or do you guys just hold all those conversations for a later day? Like if someone says, "Hey guys, a lot of new songs," shut the fuck up.
We don't really do much writing on tour. I mean, you do occasionally like have some ideas and stuff, but obviously your days normally are pretty filled up with either feeling jet lagged or being on an airplane or doing the gig. So. It's not really conducive to recording. Some bands do set up studios in the bus, I guess, but we've never quite done that. We've got a couple of new songs that we recorded in May that are going to come out in August or September. Okay. Beasting and Oceans. We just finished off.
Exclusive? Can we claim that as exclusive?
I don't even know if I was supposed to talk about that.
We're keeping it too late.
It's fine.
That's ours now.
It was basically songs that we were supposed to record it for this album, but we didn't end up having time. Sure. And then we thought, we'll just save them for next year. And then we recorded them in Oslo recently. So that'd be nice to release them and show some new songs to people. But
Nice, Dan. Well, thanks so much for coming by, man. Good luck with the Splendour set tonight. We'll see you in November, no doubt. Good luck tonight.
Nice one.
Kill it.
Get a jumper.
No, I'm not going to get a jumper. It's cold.
I won't get no relief, and I won't get relief.